UFC 321, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane this Saturday. Let's get some money. First off, we have Tom Aspinall fighting, defending his title, or is this his first true title fight, actually? Because I forgot they had him defending the title. But he is 6'5", 78-inch reach. He's 15-3. To be honest with you, those three losses all have big asterisks. The Blades loss, he blew out his knee immediately. One of those losses is like a DQ loss for elbows, just like John Jones and Hamill. And then one of his losses is an early loss. He was subbed early in his career. But we have Tom Aspinall. He is fast as fuck for a heavyweight. He has a gnarly 1-2. He has a good chin. You can ask Sergey Pavlovich. He's not afraid to stay in the pocket and take one so he could give one. He has really high fight IQ. He has great level changes. He has submissions up his arsenal. He truly is one of the greatest heavyweights we have ever seen, the way he's well-rounded. He's finished every single person he's fought in the UFC. The only person who's even survived past part fucking round one is Andrei Arlovsky. And I think that's actually pretty cool because I remember seeing Andrei Arlovsky as a kid. I was like, this is like a complete mixed martial artist at heavyweight. Unfortunately, he had to lose the trilogy against Tim Sylvia, but I digress. So then we have him fighting Cyril Gane, French kickboxer. He's French. He's very French. He's very slick. Gane does have a 81-inch reach. That does give him a 3-inch reach advantage against Tom. He likes to go in and out. His ground game is quite lackluster. He does have submissions. He has submissions on his record, but like his wrestling defense, his ground game, it doesn't look so great. The way this matchup's gonna look is, yes, Gane is slick. He could go in and out, but if we're being real, he got dropped by currently unranked Tai Tuivasa. He got sucked into a firefight there in which he was throwing standing hammer fist. And honestly, I just think Tom is going to be able to suck him into a firefight. He's going to maybe trick Cyril. They get an exchange, blow for blow, and that's exactly when Tom is going to shoot for the takedown. Probably be able to sub him pretty quick. The only thing that I'm thinking that might be able to affect this, but I doubt it, I do think Tom will impose his will, is that Cyril Gane might feel that Tom thinks it's necessary to finish him faster than Jones finished Gane. Because the beef of who's better, Tom Aspinall or John Jones. So Tom always starts, pretty the same. He likes to go to the middle and get straight to it. He can fight very aggressively. Granted that it's a controlled chaos. So Gane might be wanting to have a cheeky counter. He might want to have a lot of movement early in round one. But at the end of the day, I think there's a reason that Tom is minus 450. I agree with the bookie. I could see Tom getting a finish inside the distance, let's say round two. Mackenzie Dern versus Jandiroba. First off, Mackenzie Dern, nice ass. But with that being said, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really be putting money on WMMA. On to our next fight, we have Alexander Volkov versus Jailton Almeida. Alexander Volkov is 6'7", essentially a 6'7" Russian, really long Ivan Drago, if Ivan Drago went to decision sometimes. But nonetheless, a force to be reckoned with versus Jailton Almeida. Jailton is only 235 pounds. He actually probably could make light heavyweight. We have Vitor Petrino, who used to fight at light heavyweight just this past weekend. He fought at 250, 255. We have Jailton Almeida at 235. Even though he's not a big heavyweight like Volkov, is a huge heavyweight, he is very strong. And we know on top of that, he is very top heavy. He loves to hug. We essentially have our jacked, creepy Brazilian uncle who's going to hug. He loves to hug. Versus long Ivan Drago. Jailton, his control is impeccable. Like I said, he's really strong. His ground game is elite. He can lay on you for all five if he wants. He could get the sub, sometimes. He's gone those before. And do I think he's going to be able to control Volkov? I actually don't think so. I need to go verify what the line is at the moment, but so this pick that I'm doing right now is without even knowing the line, but essentially I do believe that Volkov has upped his game, as a fighter over the years. We saw in his last, split decision loss, quote unquote loss to Cyril Gahn. I believe that he's going to use his distance effectively. Gilton has been prone to getting popped on the feet. I don't think he's going to be able to oppose his game plan, and I honestly wouldn't doubt if Volkov is able to get a finish. Regardless here, I do think that this fight could go the distance, but I will be leaning my pick for this one on Volkov. And for our next fight, we have Mario Batista versus Umar Nurmagomedov. So I will be honest with you, I am a fan of Umar Nurmagomedov. Maybe some of his fights weren't the most exciting. Maybe you feel like he's gone to decision too much, but I do believe the technical skill of this fighter is fantastic. He knows how to use his range. His striking isn't bad. He knows how to use the setup to get his takedown, yada yada. We have Mario Batista, who kind of fights the same way. And if we're going to be real, though, I am not going to say I'm a fan of Batista. I'm a fan of Umar. I am not a fan of Batista. If they're going to be circling around, controlling the striking, going in and out, pinning you against a cage, getting a takedown, if it's going to be a technical hug fest, I'm going to keep it real with you. The person who's going to hug the best is going to be Umar. Give me Umar. Unanimous decision via a hug. And for our next fight on the main card, we're going to have Azamat Murzakanov versus Alexander Raychik. So we have this newcomer Azamat, who made his debut, I believe, within the past year. He is 15-0. He is a knockout machine. It's something to note. He is 5'10". He's at light heavyweight, fighting at 5'10", 35 years old. And if we're going to be real, 15-0 is impressive and everything. But if you look at his resume, there's not really real adversity. On the other hand, 33-year-old Alexander Raychik has fought great competition. Granted that he is on a 3-fight skid. He is 6'4", 78-inch reach, while Murzakanov has 71-inch reach. It's worth noting that Raychik is going to have a 7-inch reach advantage here. Raychik, his last fight was against the champion, our ex-champion. I forgot I just lost. But it was against Magomed Ankalaev. Did he do so great? Not necessarily. But he didn't get finished. It was a decision. And before that, he lost to Yuri Prohaska. And then before that, he lost to, let me go pull up the topology real quick. My bad, I should already have this up for y'all. He lost to Jan Blachowicz. I forgot they even fought Jan Blachowicz. That was a close one. I remember that ended up being a close decision. But we have Raychik on a 3-fight skid. He's fighting a newcomer, but this is not like a fresh young blood, like someone in his prime. This guy is 5'10" and 35 years old. He has not really fought anyone. We have right now in the lines that Raychik is a -118, so it's pretty much near break even. Do I think Raychik still has it? Maybe not in a title fight, but I do think that these could be good odds to get a Raychik win. Granted that, yes, Azamat looks scary, 15-0, but he just hasn't fought anyone yet. We know Raychik has been solid before. He's on a 3-fight skid against 3 people, are still top ranked. I do think we should put some respect on his name, and I don't know if it's going to be a finish or not, but give me Raychik. I'm going to go on Raychik for this one. If you made it this far, thank you so much. This is my very first video. I've been watching UFC my entire life. I've been watching since Pride in the 2000s, and it wasn't even legal in like half of America. I know the quality here isn't the greatest, and I've been putting this off for actually like a year. So I just winged it really fast. I'm sure maybe not everything I said was the best at all, but I promise in the future I'm going to have really fun content and try to do more stuff. Yeah, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.